I found out when I was 17 that I had about 1/3 function in one kidney through a managed diet and also through just some medications that might be able to get all the way through 4 years of college and not be interrupted by a transplant. Graduated, and my kidney function was so low that I was septic. It took about a week's worth. We did basically intensive dialysis for a week. They released me after a week, and that same day I had some very serious seizures because basically my blood hadn't been cleaned enough. This was over probably just a period of a couple of weeks. I tried to walk with a walker. Eventually I got to the point where I couldn't do that and had to be pushed around in a wheelchair, and eventually got to the point to where I was just bedridden. My nephrologist, who's really outstanding, recommended Methodist.
I decided to be a donor just because Patrick was sick and he needed a kidney and I had one available, so there was no question in my mind. I volunteered to donate my kidney to him. I was in law school at the time and I had an 18-month-old daughter, and I think he called me and said we had good news. There just wasn't ever really a doubt in my mind that this was going to happen. I guess was very optimistic about the prospect of being a donor to him and having him get better. Thinking back on the time when he was so ill, I guess I kind of had blocked some of it out because it was really hard to see him in so much pain, and there's a period of time. Okay, now I'm going to start crying. There's a period of time where we weren't really sure if he was going to live or die.
The transplant was a success from the beginning. I had never felt like that in my life. I didn't realize that the fatigue and all the things that I had experienced before then, the lack of color in the face and not having, not being able to develop muscle the same way and everything and then literally the day after the transplant, there's color in my face, and it was weird. Like I wasn't muscular or anything, but the next day I had some tone and everything, and I thought, wow, this is what people, people actually feel like, and it was amazing.
When I was going through the process of being tested and talking with the surgeon about the donation, he had recommended that I wait at least 6 months before getting pregnant if I was going to choose to have more children following the donation. And so after the donation, I waited 6 months and then I got pregnant. And I had a full-term, very healthy baby girl. I guess it would be 15 months after I donated my kidney.
I don't know that, I'm sure I have, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure that I've said the actual, the words, thank you, but, I don't even have to say it.
You don't. No. We've always been close, and it's I would say it's brought us closer, and it makes me as an uncle, to your daughters, feel that much more protective of them, because I feel that you gave me life, so I'm happy that I could do it.
Probably me more so than you, but
that may be true.
But I know.
You're welcome.